Hello, my name is Alan Hewitt and I'd like to give you an introduction to how to use the Safety Information Database. First of all, you need to log on to the skydivesafety.com website, and when you're in the website, on the top navigation bar you'll see a button on the right hand side called Safety Database. Once you select that, then you can scroll down. On the left hand side you can see you can log in if you've already registered, or you can register as a new user. Further down on the left hand side you'll see some user manuals. So these are basically PowerPoint presentations of how to use each registration section. If you go further down, you'll see all the registration types, and you can click on any one of these links to read more detailed information about each registration. And obviously you can see a brief introduction to some of the costs there. Ideally, it would like to have it free for everybody, so go ahead and lobby your parachute association to pay for it on your behalf. Anyway, let's get started. Let's go to registration. Once you've completed registration form, make sure you select which registration you want. I'm going to go ahead here and register for the rigger registration, and then just select submit your registration. Once you've completed your registration, you will be sent an email. Those who have to pay will get sent direct to PayPal, and then they will receive an email telling you how to log in. Okay, once you've received your email and you've clicked on the link, it will register you with Skydive Safety and it will bring you back to the login page. At this stage, you can now log in with your username and password. I'm going to log in with my rigger registration. Okay, now we've logged in, you go straight to the switchboard. And on the switchboard, you can see here that you can set up an equipment profile, you can search for safety information, or you can click on and do an advanced search. The advanced search is only available for the rigger registration, the manufacturer and the association registrations. Here you can see what your registration type is and how many searches you have within your registration. You can log out, you can get technical support. If you're registered as a free user and wish to upgrade, you can click on here and upgrade to Skydiver. And if you want to change your registration details, click on Update Registration Detail. Here you have change your data. So my registration with rigger, I can change my password if I like, or I can change any of my registration details. I haven't got a company on, so I'm going to add a company here and say it's Skydive Safety. Okay, the first thing we're going to do now then is add an equipment profile. Type a profile name in here. Select on a manufacturer for the main parachute. I'm going to go for Performance Designs. I'm now going to say I've got a Sabre 2. I'll put in the serial number, and then I'll choose a data manufacturer. Let's say I bought it in 2010. Select Save Profile, and it will just save that one item. If you wish to choose a reserve parachute, a container, or an AAD, choose the manufacturer first, then the product, fill in the rest of the details, and save profile. At any stage you want to edit a profile, you can go to select your profile. So I've got one there called Test Rig. I've now gone out and bought myself a brand new main parachute. So I'm now going to change it from Flights Concepts to Performance Designs. I've now bought myself, let's say, a Velocity. Select Save Profile. You will then get taken back to the main switchboard. Here you can select on Search for Safety Information. On the left hand side here you will see we can select the profile. Turf rigs. I'm going to select Hide Duplications. You want to know more about the duplication system, click on this link and it explains in detail of what's a duplication and what's an original safety notice. Let's click on Search Database, and now you can see we've got 21 safety notices. Now what you can do, for example, you want to view the safety notice of the Super Raven. See here there's 4 pages, and you can read everything there is about this particular safety notice. Right. Okay, across the top of the table you can see different headings. You can select any one of the headings, for example suppliers, to rearrange the order. Okay, what you also have on this page is you can print the results. Go on to prints, it will find your printer and it can give you a printout of all the list of safety notices. And finally, the last section is called the advanced search. Only the riggers manufacturing associations can use the advanced search system. So let's have a quick look at that. Okay, in the advanced search section you can see here we've got many options for searching for safety information. You can search by manufacturer, so you can type in, say, Rig and Innovations. You can do hide duplications again, do a search. You'll see we've got 71 safety notices issued on all the different Rig Innovations products. You've got Aviator, Flex On and so forth. If you choose one of their products, let's say for example Talon, and do another search, 71 is now reduced down to 24, and as you can see it's just the Talon down the side. And if you look under the suppliers, you can see that CSPA, manufacturer, and you go further down, you can see the APF have issued safety notices. So you can reduce it even further by going to the supplier and selecting manufacturer only. Do another search. You can see that 24 has now gone down to 22. If you want to reduce even further, you can select one of the other options. Search by the equipment type, the country, the language, or you can actually search, reduce it by a date. So let's go to every safety noted after 2010 in January. Search database. And you can see after 2010 it shows 0. So no safety notices issued on the Talon after 2010. Once again, you've got print result, test results within the advanced search as well. The advanced search is very useful. It just takes a bit of playing around with, getting used to, and then you've got so many different search options. Very, very useful indeed. That ends the use of the safety information database. You can then click on log out. Manufacturers and parachute associations can now go and watch the video built specifically for adding and deleting and updating safety information. What I would like to see is everybody that's done a search is to print out that report, and down the side where it says status you can then tick the safety notice when it's safe for use. You can say it's not applicable if it's not relevant to your particular rig, or you just put down information for user, so the users know that the manufacturers have information they want them to know. And then keep this with your rig. You've then got a record of all the safety notice that has ever been applied against your rig and that they've been dealt with. What I've done here is at the back end of it I've just signed the document and I'm happy this rig is now safe. Riggers can also go into the advanced search and look for a particular product and do exactly the same. Print it out and then fill in the status and sign it off saying that rig is fit for service. I'd like to see these forms, one with every rig, because then you know a safety notice has not been missed, and then the next rigger who comes along to pack it can just double check the system.